everyone, welcome to another Finally Friday video. This week I'm going to be trying out a couple new products that I just received in the mail from 2Ps, and one of them is this set of folded cards and envelopes from Memory Box. This is their Kraft set, and you know me, I love Kraft anything, so I thought I would go ahead and try these out. This is especially great for card makers because the Kraft envelopes and the cards match, and you don't have to buy the full sheet of cardstock and then cut it down. You have a card already ready. So I'm going to try stamping on these, see how it holds up. This is kind of a little test here. And I'm going to do a bunch of stamping. And the first thing we do is take a label from this stamp set. This is from the Stella and Rose collection from my Mind's Eye. And we're going to do a little bit of masking first, because this is going to be a one-layer card. Well, except for just a couple embellishments. It's mostly going to be one layer. So I've got some Inkadinkado stamping mask paper. And I just keep little pieces in the envelope. I love that you can keep that envelope and keep using it. And I think I'm going to do, I'll do this label down here at the bottom. And I'm just going to get it right down here in the corner because we're going to cut this out for masking on the card. So I'm not going to worry about, you know, I don't need lots of space around it. Okay, I'm going to finish off this end and then put the leftover back into the envelope. 2Ps is stocked with this now, so if you were looking for it earlier and it was sold out, they have it back in stock, so make sure you pick some of this up for your stamping. Okay, so I've got the card front here, so make sure I've got the opening at the right. And we're going to put this label down here at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and peel off the blue backing sheet. If I can grab the corner. There we go. Just put that about right there. Okay, and we're going to do a bunch of stamping over here on this side. We're going to use a bunch of different stamp sets actually, and some that I've never used before, so we're going to test it out. This is one from Hampton Art from Art Warehouse, and these actually go on their jumbo roller, which you can get separate from that, but for this I'm just going to be using a large block. I'm going to use this big Damask pattern. We had a debate about this at work the other day, if it was Damask or Damask. And it turns out that it's Damask, according to all the different online dictionaries that have pronunciation guides. So, you know, just a little bit of knowledge for you today, if you didn't know. Okay, this is a really big stamp. I don't think I have a block that will fit it, but we're going to try. Super close. And it's going to be stamping right there, so I'm not going to worry about these ends. I think I'll pick a bunch of these colors in here. They're kind of some neutral, kind of fallish colors. I know we're going into spring, but I want some kind of neutral colors. These Petal inks also come with some label stickers that you can put on the inks. So I'm going to set this aside for a minute since I'm heading right in here, and I'm just going to keep going here. Let's hope it shows up. In fact, I think I'll just do a little tiny corny here on the back just to see if that's going to show. Looks like we're going to be okay. I'll go ahead and ink up the stamp. Kind of looks like the same color as the Kraft. I think I'm going to really like this color. All right. Really press that down. It's a really big stamp. That's really pretty. The thing I like about these stamps, and which is, you know, one of the reasons why they're really good for those roller stamps, roller sets, is because you can repeat it on both ends. You can repeat it from both ends how the design is. Okay, now I'm going to come back to this stamp set from the Stella Rose collection. I'm going to take this big lace stamp. That one will be really pretty. Okay, I'm going to ink up the lace here. Okay, it's not perfectly straight, but not too bad. Okay, I'm also going to get this really thin little strip. I'm going to stamp that as well. And this time I think I'll have it be in that darker color. So that... And I'm choosing this really thin border with a darker color because I don't want the dark color to be overwhelming, but I do want to have a little bit of that depth of different color variation. So I'm going to be using the dark brown. Yeah, that'll be nice. Get that inked up. Okay, this is going to be kind of a really lacy card, I guess. Okay, I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. And it just keeps that little spot there so we know that's where it goes. I'm going to get the chestnut roan. Come in right here. Get that label shape. Okay, and now I'm going to use another new stamp set to me. This is from Hampton Arts as well, from Studio G, and it's these little tiny itty bitty cling stamps. I thought they were adorable. Okay, I'm going to take a white gel pen and using a T-square ruler, I'm just going to do some white dashed lines. Actually, just to make it a little easier myself, I'm going to pencil in the line and then go over it. Okay, I'm definitely not done with all the pieces, but I need to wait for that white gel pen to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and round my corners. Okay. Okay, I have a couple this product from Jillibean Soup. They're corrugated. I love their corrugated alphabet, but this is just like some shapes. You can see all the shapes on the back. I'm going to try to get it open here. I'm going to punch a little heart from this 6x6 pad from Lily Bee Design. And I think I'm going to get... Oh, I kind of like this yellow. So I'm just going to get a little heart out of the corner. Alright, and then I like to do things on 3, so I want to have something else kind of clustered right up there. Okay, these are some glazed brads from the BasicGrey Basics collection. And because I don't want it to go through underneath, I'm going to take some really strong scissors and I'm going to cut off the prongs. You just have to be careful it's not going to fly up at you. And now I can take a mini glue dot and kind of ball it up. And put it on the underside of that brad. And put it in the spot where I want it. And just kind of squash it down. Okay, I'm going to use some dimensional adhesive on the back of the hearts. Alright, this Colorbox Q ink, this top color right here, is called Popcorn. And I'm just going to run it over the top of this corrugated heart because I want to lighten it up a little bit. Give it a little bit of interest. I'm going to put it in the center of this heart. Okay. You know what it needs? Because I'm looking at it, it looks really heavy on this one side. I'm going to do one more little dashed line right here, and that'll sort of bring everything off to the side. So I'm going to have it be about right there. You can kind of see it's already starting to balance a little bit. Okay, I like that better. It seems to balance it just a little bit more toward that one side. So there we go. There's our card for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.